What if I told you guys that a Disney World parade once played at the Super Bowl halftime show? Would you believe me? I could tell you that I did not believe this until very recently when I found out it did happen. Let me backtrack a bit here. So if you saw my last video on the best music at Disney World, you would know that I mentioned a forgotten parade from Epcot's past, the Tapestry of Nations. I didn't delve into the parade's history, but I did talk about how I think it's easily one of the most underrated musical pieces in all of Disney World. If you're thinking, oh well, I've never heard of it before, then think again. If you have stayed to watch Epcot's fireworks show Illuminations Reflections of Earth, then you know the music from the Tapestry of Nations. It plays after Illuminations ends and as you are leaving the World Showcase. So what about the parade itself? When did it exist? What happened to it? What even was it? These are going to be questions I'll be answering in this video as we explore the history of Disney World's forgotten parade, Tapestry of Nations. Let us go back into Disney history. It's October 1999 and Disney World launches its Millennium Celebration event. Now it's important for us to realize the significance and reasoning behind the Millennium Celebration because this celebration ties in directly with the Tapestry of Nations parade. The Millennium Celebration was an event that was dedicated to human achievement, potential for the future, and our unity as a species, and it was primarily based in Epcot. This celebration was so large that it was where pin trading in Disney began, Illuminations was created and still plays every night in Epcot to this day, and Disney put a massive wand being held up by Mickey with the year 2000 right on Spaceship Earth. The Millennium Celebration event was a big deal. Launched in ties with the Millennium Celebration was a parade at Epcot called Tapestry of Nations. This parade was a symbol for humanity to come together in peace. There were a total of 15 floats created and all of them being identical. These floats were pretty cool if you ask me though. They were these large 19 by 16 foot rolling percussion units that had a person on each side of it to beat the rotating drums which signified the human heartbeat. Besides the floats, the other main sight were the performers and their puppets. Now pay close attention because there were a lot of puppets. There was the reverse marionette, the disc man, the sprite, the hammer man, the wiggy girl, the angel girl, the bird man, and the Aztec man. Each puppet had their own unique features. For example, the hammer man was a humanoid character made of pieces of sheet metal, and the reverse marionette was a large multicolored puppet that had a small marionette in its hands. And lastly, the leader of the parade, the Sage of Time. This character was decorated in a large cloak that was covered with designs of timepieces used by different cultures. His main purpose was to narrate and lead the entire parade. One thing that's pretty interesting about all these puppets and characters is that they are all unique to the parade. You'll never see these characters anywhere else. This parade was focused more on the people rather than the floats, and I think Disney designed it in this way on purpose. The new millennium was a big moment in human history, and Disney wanted to be a part of bringing people together for it. Now here's something I had no clue about until recently. In 2000 for the Super Bowl 34 halftime show, Disney were given a slot to make a spectacle. Being the year 2000, they thought it'd be a great time to promote their new Millennium Celebration. And promote they did, let me tell you. The show started off in an explosive live rendition of the Illuminations music. However, later on in the show, the Tapestry of Nations music starts up and the celebration really begins. It's just amazing to me that some of my favorite music from Disney World actually was played at the Super Bowl. It'd be cool if I started hearing music from the parks in more places that I'd never expect. So what happened to Tapestry of Nations once the Millennium Celebration ended in 2001? Surprisingly, it didn't disappear, but it was rebranded to Tapestry of Dreams. Tapestry of Dreams was not too different from Tapestry of Nations, but it wasn't completely the same. The main difference was the removal of the Sage of Time. He would end up being replaced by a trio called the Dream Seekers. Leonardo Columbus representing discovery and genius, Elfin representing nature and emotion, and Cosmo representing space and the unknown. Tapestry of Dreams shifted the focus from peace to dreams. In fact, in the middle of the parade there was even a small tribute to Walt Disney himself. But Tapestry of Dreams would be short-lived and was ended a little over a year later in March 2003. It wasn't as popular as the Tapestry of Nations and its show elements were degrading. So while the Tapestry of Nations was a short-lived parade in Disney World's history, it actually was a very popular and impactful parade. We can still see today the Millennium Celebration never fully disappeared from Epcot. Illumination still plays every night and we can still hear the Tapestry of Nations music play throughout the World Showcase after Illuminations finishes. It was a parade that symbolized human achievement, unity, and peace. Traits that fall in line perfectly with Epcot and its message. Tapestry of Nations does not deserve to go forgotten, and I'm hoping this video will bring it some justice. And that's it. Thank you for tuning in to listen to me talk about one of my favorite extinct things from Disney World. My favorite part of this video was actually the research and learning all about this parade. I'm still blown away by the fact that park music was played at the Super Bowl halftime show live. Would you like to see Tapestry of Nations make a comeback? Were you surprised by any of the facts in this video? What's your favorite puppet? Comment below and I'll be trying to reply to as many people as I can. Make sure to check out my last video on the best music around Disney World. I think it's a good one. You can show your support for my channel by liking this video and subscribing. And again, I appreciate you stopping by and I'll see you all next time.